open roads and a new Toyota from Dan Cava Toyota World. Lease an all-new Camry for as low as $398 a month. All new Tundras now up to $8,000 off. All new Tacomas now up to $4,500 off or lease as low as $399 a month. $7,500 off the new BZ or 0% financing for 72 months. We've got a Toyota for you at Dan Cava Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
Friday Vibes, steam release coming up, bottom of the hour, 800-765-TALK, 800-765-8255. Give us a call, 800-765-TALK, or you can text the show, 304-TALK, 304. That is, of course, the text line. Texter says, Dave and TJ, you guys are more like characters from Spaceballs. Dave is Lone Star, TJ is Barf, and Hoppy is Dark Helmet.
Hoppy is Dark Helmet.
That one got me.
Barf, come on, can I not be like a little, can I get a better role? I mean, Barf, really?
Well,
that's what I'm giving off? Golly.
I'm just picturing Hoppy as Dark
Helmet. Hey, Dave, smoke them if you got them.
Know what I'm doing later this afternoon? Well,
aren't they making a second one? Not to totally take it Friday vibes, but yeah, I think I heard they're making a second one.
Yes, I think Mel Brooks is making another one of those. Love his movies, by the way.
Yeah.
Talking about baby dog. That dog's so ugly, it's adorable. Oh, poor baby dog. If you have a chance, go over to WVMetroNews.com. We'll get to more of your texts coming up, steam release in just a few minutes. But go to WVMetroNews.com and check out TJ's commentary again. Give us the Cliff Notes version again, because we talked a lot about gut feelings on election night, TJ, and certainly the day after as we're trying to sort through all of the information from the primary election. And our gut feeling was that with all the money that was invested into these races, it ended up kind of being a wash, that we ended the night pretty much right where we started it, with the House being mostly, let's say, unfriendly to the governor, and the Senate being more friendly. That's what we felt. You tried to put a little bit of data to that, and you wrote about it at WVMetroNews.com this morning.
Yeah, when you read it, you know, the governor is claiming victory, says he bats 767. Problem with that is he endorsed a lot of candidates who didn't have opposition. That doesn't count for anything politically. He also endorsed candidates who were endorsed by both sides. That doesn't count for anything politically. So in the House, Dave, when you put pen to paper, you have about 20 races that were uniquely endorsed by him. 111, lost 9. That's +2. 2 seats doesn't change the balance of power in anything. Now, on the Senate, look, +5. So you maintain the status quo, but here's the problem. If this hypothesis that we're putting out there about independents expressing their displeasure, the only place they had to express it was judicial races, either via Democratic ballot or nonpartisan ballot. Many independents may not have come out. So they haven't thrown an elbow yet. When they throw one and they throw it in the general, how many seats could be in play in the Senate? It could get tight. So we don't know yet really where the Senate is going to end up. Long and short, it's way too early to be declaring victory, in my opinion.
And this all of this starts, TJ, go back to the decision to close the Republican primary. Because independent, unaffiliated voters, we speculated, right, leading up. What would they do? Would they stay at home? Would they don't participate in primary? I think they showed, at least in some significant number, they participated in this primary and showed their displeasure with it. Now, what do they do in November? I don't know. But if this is any indication, Republicans, and look, I'm not saying Republicans are in danger of losing majorities or even supermajorities, but I'll say it again. If I'm Mike Pushkin and I'm the Democrats, I feel pretty good going into November that you have the possibility to take 3, 4 seats in the Senate, maybe 5, and a handful of seats over in the House. Look, if they can double their numbers, TJ, in both the House and the Senate, that's a huge victory. Huge victory for the Dems.
I would submit for your consideration that independents and their nature, their makeup, they are more long-term players than they are about short-term results.
I agree with that.
And if that is the case, there is one cure to get independents back. And it's not going to happen before November. That's to reopen the primary. That conversation is still a couple years away if it happens at all. So until you have resolution, until that wrong is righted, I don't think they're going to be happy. I mean, I think they keep on doing what they're doing. And look, if you want to take some of that control away for a season and give it to Dems and see what happens, I think many independents would roll that, frankly, and especially if we're talking about moderate Democrats who are focused on economic development, jobs, things traditional conservatives are all about. We'll see.
And TJ, this thought just occurred to me. When did Democrats open their primary to unaffiliated voters? It was 2016, right? It was,
yeah.
Right? But by 2016, unaffiliated voters had been voting where for the last, 20, I guess it had been about 20 years leading up to that?
1986 or something? Yeah, exactly, on the Republican side.
That's my point, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that is just my point. Yeah. All right, we're done. We're turning the rest of the program over to you. Steam Release is coming up next. It is your chance to vent and let it all out. It's been a crazy week. There were elections. We've talked a lot about the primary election in the days since, so now is your chance to vent whatever it is that is making you itch. It's your chance to let go of it heading into the weekend. It's coming up next. It's Talkline on Metro News for 40 years, the voice of West Virginia. It is 11:30. Let's get a news update from the Metro News Radio Network.
Today's Metro News television forecast is brought to you by Salango Law. Get results, not excuses.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Colder than average air and a lot of clouds. We had a high of only 59 in Charleston yesterday. 17 below average for that. Average high is 76. We'll have a dry start to the day. Some patchy frost in the higher elevation areas this morning and tonight. Be mindful of any patchy, dense fog that may slow down your morning drive. Tomorrow, there is worth noting a slight chance of an isolated shower and thunderstorm, and then a few showers and storms are possible. Later for tomorrow night, Fly Sierra to forecast. It starts at home. Orlando near 89 today, and low to mid-90s for the Tampa area, so still heating up a little bit. Watching for some chances of showers and thunderstorms there. For northern areas, from Panhandle to Panhandle, got some 60s and 70s in here. We'll call it partly sunny. Some lingering passing clouds, likely dry today and tonight, with lows around 50 or so, upper 40s to low 50s. To the east, higher elevation spots, some areas of fog and frost to start the day. Highs still below average in the upper 50s and low 60s, and near 70 in eastern areas today. High elevation spots, some patchy frost is possible tonight locally. Elsewhere in the upper 40s to near 50. From east to west, some fog and frost to wake things up to the east. To the west, highs in the 70s today. Lows around 50 or so in western areas for you tonight. And down to the south, got some low to mid 70s in here. 60s as well to the east, and high elevation spots and lows to the west have us in the 50s. 52 in Charleston tonight. In the 7-day forecast, a slight chance of a storm tomorrow. Chance Saturday, then we get hot. 90s return, 97 Monday, 96 Tuesday, near some records for highs and warm lows. And then a pattern change with increasing moisture middle of next week. Some showers and storms look to be likely middle of next week. So we'll watch for the heat and then the potential storms in the long term.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette-Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
On the next State of Minds.
I think if it wasn't for West Virginia, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Rhine has been rising over Seneca Rocks for millions of years. I wanted to capture it in a way that was authentic and maybe different than people have ever seen it before.
Made it to a Friday. We've got about a half an hour left, and it's been kind of a weird week for us. Maybe not necessarily for you. So we offer you this opportunity to help you ease into the weekend. The open's broke.
Jeez.
TJ, I got nothing, man. Jake's running the graphics. We got nothing. I went to hit the button and it just says it's not working.
It's not working.
It's not working. Friday vibes, TJ. Friday. You know, the first hour of the show was solid. I thought it was really solid. Second hour, we will not put that on the Emmy reel.
Sabotage is what it is. Sabotage. I mean,
have we been sabotaged?
We've been sabotaged.
Have we been sabotaged by the man?
That's what it is.
All right. We commence with steam release anyway. It's your chance to vent, get it all off your chest, even when the automation system's not working properly. 800-765-TALK, 800-765-8255. That is the text line. You can, or that's the phone line. You can text the show at 304-TALK-304. It's your chance to vent, get it all off your chest. Just a couple of rules, a few guidelines we like to follow around here. 1, be prepared, be ready when we go to you. 2, please do not get us fired or sued. We would appreciate that. That kind of goes hand in hand. And 3, we may not respond. You are able to text or call and vent unfettered. You can vent about the host, current, past, or future, for that matter. You can also vent about, well, whatever it is you want to vent about. That's why we call it Steam Release, your chance to get it all off your chest. 304-TALK, 304 is the phone. That's the text line. This whole segment, man. 304-TALK, 304 is the text line, 800-765-8255. That's the phone number. Let's begin. On the phones in Charleston, Bob, you're batting leadoff on Steam Release. Hey, Bob.
Hey, I am really ticked off at Morrissey for using all of that money to slander a lot of good people. And I'd like to ask TJ, does he think there's any chance we could get Manchin to come out of retirement in 28? Thanks.
Bob, you are welcome. And hosts may not respond.
May not respond.
Let's go to, is this right? Papaw Gig. Hey, Papaw.
Buongiorno mio fratello benedica tanta. That's good stuff. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What do you got, bud?
Hey, can we get Greg Thomas on here with us, or do we have to do just me and you? I mean, that's fine, but it'd be great to have Greg Thomas on here in a three-way, because he never called me, so he's disappointed in the numbers that come out. He thinks we lost the judiciary, and he doesn't really understand things. But, you know, if what made the Democratic Party resurgent again is because they hate Trump so much, because they're so full of hate that they just don't understand the real reasons. And that's okay. But, see, anybody that is for the mutilation of children and anybody that's for the killing of babies, and, you know, we got issues in this state, but there are issues in this country. But we're in the end days of the earth, and the Bible clearly says, in the end, things will wax worse and worse, and that's just the way it is. But that's biblical. But if he wants to change it temporarily, he should have called me, and we could have got 150,000 people, conservatively thinkers, to go out and vote, and then recapture or maintain the judicial system. But see, then he's saying just because we have 3-2 now in the judiciary, I assume that's the state Supreme Court is what he's talking about. I didn't get it all. I was listening to it, but I missed that part. But anyway, you know, the Holy Spirit can change the hearts of people, and we can take that heart of stone and turn it into a heart of flesh. He can do that. So anyway, tell him don't get all upset. Don't get him flabbergasted. I know you called out for a blood pressure cuff for him at one point, and he just needs to talk to me, because my Bible says, blessed are the peacemakers. And that former caller, Bob, that wants to get Manchin out of retirement, tell him to keep Manchin in the toilet where he belongs, because that's where he belongs.
All right. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. We got to move on to another Bob. Hey, Bob.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing great, Bob. What's your steam?
Well, it was Dwight Eisenhower that said you got the left in the gutter on the right side, left in the left side of the road in the gutter, and the right on the right side in the gutter. And in the middle is where all the common sense is. And these Republicans and these Democrats are both stuck in their gutters, and they're losing. Both of them lost the independents, but the independents still maintain the common sense. And the Republicans can do all the transsexual bashing they want, and they can talk about biblical conservatism, which they do not represent anymore. They lost that when they supported a child predator as president. And the left, they got their problems, but we're all still waiting here in the middle. It's not the end of the world. We're just waiting for everybody to come to their senses, and if they don't, we'll steer the ship as we always do. It's not the end of the world, guys. It'll all be all right.
Bob, thank you. We appreciate the phone call. Let's go to Wheeling and Steve. Hey, Steve.
Well, I know you guys have been waiting on the totals. If you remember last week, that candidate who'd run that ad from 6:30 in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening on this station up here in Wheeling, the grand total, guys, the same commercial, 67 times.
Wow.
Wow.
Steve, appreciate the update. 800-765-TALK, 800-765-8255, 304-TALK, 304. Let's get a few text teams in here before the break.
We will remember this. Who does he think he is? Arya Stark tells me he cares more about revenge than West Virginia. This texter says, China sells us all our cell phone towers. They set up right next to our military bases. We are the dumbest country in the world. I agree the Republican Party shot itself in the butt by excluding non-affiliated voters from the primary. As I said yesterday, they had the right to do so, but the optics were terrible, especially after including them for years. My wife is registered as non-affiliated, and I had to explain to her that she could still vote, just not Republican this time. The House of Representatives has the same percentage of blacks that make up the U.S. population, says the texter. Whole bunch of steam here after the closed GOP primary election ballot failed to disclose party affiliation of school board candidates. Voters should know when Randy Weingarten supported candidates and values are on the ballot. Unaffiliated candidates, good grief. Betcha they would reach out for the pendulum if old Miley was right. Goodness. Oh.
I just got that.
Yeah. They get their one. Tell
you what, let's take a break.
Take a break. Yes.
Friday vibes, man. 800-765-TALK's the phone number, 304-TALK, 304. That is the text line. We'll regroup back in a moment.
Some relationships just work better with trust, reliability, and great communication. That's why more West Virginians are choosing CityNet Gig Fiber. Fast, symmetrical speeds, no contracts, no data caps, and local teams monitoring the network around the clock. Plus, for a limited time, new residential customers can get 50% off any internet plan for a full year, with plans starting as low as $25 a month. Check availability at your address. Visit citynet.net today. CityNet connects, protects, and perfects.
Approach your retirement with confidence. With over 150 years of combined experience, the advisors of the Stike team at Wealth Enhancement Group provide advice and wealth management strategies to individuals, families, small businesses, professional offices, and institutions. With the Stike team, you'll have access to an advising team with extensive resources, a client-first mindset, and a passion for helping transform the lives of those we serve. Visit wealthenhancement.com/Stike today and join the team that's dedicated to your success.
You're listening to Talkline on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
In 1914, the same year the first commercial flight soared and the Panama Canal opened, Greer Industries was born. Herbert and Agnes Greer began in Morgantown, West Virginia, striking the first pick into the limestone formation that would become the backbone of one of the state's great industrial legacies. From the roads we drive on, the buildings we build, and the communities we serve, Greer Industries has been delivering quality for decades. At Greer Industries, we've been improving lives for more than a century.
Nasal obstruction, stuffiness, blockage. Is it allergy? Is it sinus? A lot of times it may be both. The Delview Medicine Sinus and Allergy Center is a clinic where we house all specialties that take care of allergies and sinuses together. You name it, we have it. It's one-stop shopping. Anything ENT that needs done for the citizens of West Virginia, we can provide that care.
Stay ahead of West Virginia weather with Metro News Television. Now bringing you a new way to stay informed across the Mountain State. Get updates daily at 9, noon, and 4. From headlines and precipitation to severe weather threats and highs and lows. See conditions from panhandle to panhandle and check travel with the Fly CRW forecast. Our meteorologists are on your screens and on Talkline, Midday, Hotline, and Sportsline. Keeping you up to date. Metro News Television weather. Accurate, local, and always on.
Longer days, warmer drives, and better deals at Dan Cava GMC. Hit the road in one of our new luxury GMC Acadias. Take your pick from our massive selection. Now up to $5,500 off select new Acadias and 3.9% for 60 months. The great deals continue with our large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. All this and more at Dan Cava GMC in Bridgeport. Shop the world.
Metro News Talkline is presented by Encova Insurance, encircling you with coverage to protect what you care about most. Visit Encova.com to learn more.
Mother Nature is going to tease you a little bit later this weekend as temperatures warm up. Going to be in the 90s next Monday, and it's going to feel like boat weather. You want to be prepared when it actually arrives. Memorial Day weekend just around the corner. So get ready with great deals on pontoon and fishing boats at Lou Wendell Marine Sales. Check out the entire inventory at LouWendellMarineSales.com. Lou Wendell Marine Sales, we sell family fun. Got a lot of text to get to, got phone calls as well. Back to the phones here on Steam Release, 800-765-TALK. Text lines 304-TALK, 304. Bill in the Northern Outposts, what's your steam this morning?
Hey, did the Northern Outpost go around the dark side of the moon a few minutes ago, or did China create an AI Stirewalt? Firewall, because both are possible. Okay. First, Sophia is immune for about what I'm going to tell you, too. After a month of hype, hoopla, and hogwash, it's time to get rid of this election of contamination you two have contracted. So download this weekend. You got the PGA Championships. You got the last place Reds with a winning record just behind the Pirates. So first, I'd suggest you two take a hot shower with real man bar soap, not that squishy squirt bottle stuff that your wife buys for you. Ethan could get by with dog shampoo and a garden hose to get ready for his get back in touch with nature walk at the Arboretum. So Monday, can we get back to business of fixing the potholes?
Bill, we'll take that under advisement. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, buddy.
Dog shampoo and a garden hose.
What a day. Jeff, you're on Steam Release. All right.
So my steam release would be good to just have some steam for the Montague County ballpark, because every time they come back from a away series, there is dogs or there's bird stuff all over everybody's chair, and it wouldn't take very long to fix that. In addition to my steam, I have been frustrated for the last year and a half that I've had a broken cup holder. And there are many broken cup holders, and I know it's not expensive to fix.
All right, Jeff, we appreciate Jeff's apparently in a helicopter. Appreciate the phone call, buddy. 800-765-TALK, 800-765-8255. Let's get some more of those text teams at 304-TALK, 304.
They say we don't have rich people here. Jeff's flying around in his copter while he does steam release. We all know our state doesn't have capital punishment. I have a better idea. How about we make criminals spend a week in a room with Crap Talk Chris? And that should slow down the crime rate. God knows, listening to his BS every week feels like a sentencing to your listeners. Have a great weekend. Regarding Stirewalt's commentary, I have to wonder if the decline of education in the U.S. is primarily the lack of quote-unquote hunger to learn on the part of students or perhaps the population at large. We've become lazy. Spaceballs, darn, now that's funny. Shouldn't matter what party court officials are associated with. They're supposed to follow and uphold laws that are already in place, not make their own laws. The independents will speak in November. Good job, Republicans, cutting us out of the primary. Steam release, I think Chris is onto something, but I'd like to add that voting appears to be cylindrical, in which the liberals grow in power and lean so far to the left that when conservatives actually wake up and vote for one or two cycles, but then they go dormant again. Because of this, these folks are an undependable vote and will disappear for 4 to 5 cycles. Why? I think a lot of this can be attributed to the fact that most conservatives are blue-collar workers putting in 10 or 12-hour days and lose money to go vote. I believe we need an unconditional voter holiday. This is our country, for goodness sakes. Make it easier for everyone to vote. And to end on this, Dave, Ethan spends his free time calling people and asking them about their car's extended warranty. Hello, this is Ethan from the warranty department calling.
304-TALK, 304 is the text line. 800-765-TALK's the phone number. Junior, we'll get your call coming up other side of the break. When your connection matters most, CityNet is there. From fiber internet to managed IT and cybersecurity, they keep homes and businesses connected, protected, and running strong. Visit citynet.net to learn more. Remember, CityNet connects, protects, and perfects. We're back to the Encova Insurance Studios right after this.
Tens of thousands of hardworking West Virginians earn their living in our state's growing natural gas industry, including thousands for Antero Resources, West Virginia's top natural gas producer. Antero's investments are boosting our local workforce and small businesses. We're proud to give back and invest locally to support West Virginia workers producing West Virginia energy. But the Mountain State's best days are ahead, and Antero Resources is just getting started. Visit AnteroResources.com to learn more.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
For over 4 decades, we've been rooted deep inside West Virginia. Through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Proudly serving your neighborhood since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community.
The health plan. We are here for you.
Every day across West Virginia, healing happens here, where skilled hands and caring hearts save lives. West Virginia hospitals are more than places of care. They are lifelines for our communities. Employing nearly 54,000 people, hospitals power local economies and help communities not just survive, but thrive. During National Hospital Week, we recognize those who care for us all, because healing happens here, and its impact reaches everywhere. A message from the West Virginia Hospital Association.
You're listening to Talkline on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
I'm Sean Kovich, Mountaineer Golf Coach. When disaster strikes your home, business, or golf game, call the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Nasal obstruction, stuffiness, blockage. Is it allergy? Is it sinus? A lot of times it may be both. The Delview Medicine Sinus and Allergy Center is a clinic where we house all specialties that take care of allergies and sinuses together. You name it, we have it. It's one-stop shopping. Anything ENT that needs done, for the citizens of West Virginia, we can provide that care.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong. And they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of the industry's best limited warranty. Visit your Honda Marine dealer today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water.
Air drumming here in the studios if you're watching the MetroNews television feed. 800-765-TALKS, the phone number, 800-765-8255. Text the show, 304-TALK-304. Got a full phone bank to get to. Got a ton of text. Not a lot of time to do it. I do need to remind you the jackpots are growing in West Virginia, and they're on the rise every week. Powerball hits Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturday. Mega Millions lights up Tuesdays and Fridays. That's 5 chances a week to get in on life-changing jackpots. Play in-store and online. 18 plus to play. Please play responsibly. The Powerball jackpot is $86 million. Mega Millions jackpot's $251 million. So go ahead, play today. Junior in Fish Creek. What's going on, Junior?
Morning, TJ. Another guy. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
What are you worked up, Junior? What's going on?
Oh, that first ball, my God, he had so much, he took all our time. We ain't got time for anybody else now. And that Steve from Wheeling, he was wrong. It was 69 times that commercial was on because I was listening to it the whole day in my garden. 69 times, TJ. That's crazy. Hey, another thing, you know what Howie Monroe does for fun? This is going to shock you. He eats out every day. Imagine that! Oh my. Hop! Hanging up with Howie. I'm mad as hell and I ain't taking it no more. All right, TJ.
Thanks, Junior. Let's go to Shannon. Hey, Shannon, what's your steam?
Well, first, I'm from Greenbrier County. Second, I've been called a conspiracy theorist more than once, and I'm still batting 1,000 there. But I consider myself, I recognize patterns, and I don't know why because I'm really bad at math, but a little bit of information. AEP is the electric service provider for West Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee. So every time they turn in a rate increase, it goes to all three states, the exact same one. They're asking them all to approve it, and they would all share the cost. But it's my understanding, and I don't know about the one that's about to start June 1st, another rate increase from AEP. But the previous 2 or 3 times that they put in for rate increases, Kentucky and Tennessee immediately said nope. Well, even after knowing that they had said nope, and AEP never adjusting the amount of the rate increase request that they submitted to all 3 states, our Public Service Commission approves it, which puts us on the hook for the whole thing that benefits 3 states. Now, the pattern I'm talking about is data centers have been popping up all over the country long before there was talk here. But I want to know when the talk started between the data center companies and AEP.
Shannon, I am short on time. We've got a lot more to get to. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. 304-TALK-304. Let me get a couple of texts in here. Maybe we'll squeeze in a call. Patrick Morrissey is the most divisive political figure in West Virginia in the last 40 years, maybe ever. He's got all the Democrats and half the Republicans turned against him now. I can't think of who would be second on that list. For the love of all that is holy, keep it brief, folks. It's steam release, not steam dissertation. Calling into the Mel Brooks show, and I'm reminded of Frankenstein. It's alive! It's alive! About the Democrats, says the texter. Hoppy would make a great yogurt. May the Schwartz be with you. 304 Talk 304. I've heard about people shooting themselves in the foot, but how does one shoot himself in the butt? Asks the texter.
It's going to percolate.
304 Talk 304. I don't know if you guys saw, but Drake released 3 new albums today with 3 separate styles of music. It's rumored that he did so to get out of his record deal with Universal. So with that in mind, would you do 3 separate episodes of Talkline on 3 different topics at the same time to rid us of Ethan? What is happening? 304 Talk 304. Let me see. We got time? All right. Keep it quick. Rob, you've got about 30 seconds. What you got?
All right. I was just listening and watching a movie from one of our greatest entertainers, movie actors, humanitarians, Frank Sinatra, and it just kind of got sad thinking we just don't have entertainers and people like that anymore in the world. And he was just fantastic. So I just wanted to make that comment.
Rob, I appreciate that. Have a good weekend, Rob. 304 Talk 304 is the text line. While we've got a few seconds here, again, a big thank you to the entire Metro News team this week on our election coverage. All of the guys and girls who helped out on the website, on the stories, tabulating results. It took a total team effort. All of our stringers, all 55 counties. Big thanks to all of you. Jake, of course, and Zach Carolchek Harrison handling the video side of things this week as well. Big thanks to you guys. Everyone, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday. This is Metro News Talkline.